Hey guys, it's Candice from Lallygagers. Today I'm going to do a video like kind of a homeschool curriculum update to say what we're actually doing. You know, at the beginning of the year I had these grand ideas and had a whole bunch of curriculum. And we've changed things up since then, and I think we're on like our third month of homeschool, so this kind of gives us time to figure out what's working and what's not working. So this is just to say, you know, we dropped some things, we changed some things, and this is more of an updated curriculum. So I'm just doing this one for Moffatt as my second grader, so this is just my second grade homeschool curriculum. So this is what we use. I'm going to start with English. Go ahead, let me get all this stuff. Oh, well, actually, I'm going to start with this. My daily learning notebook from Confessions of a Homeschooler. We started the first week with this, and I showed that in my homeschool curriculum video, but we completely dropped it because that was just wasn't working with me. And I think if I had like older kids, that'd be great, but too many little ones, too much. So I dropped it, but we do use the notebook itself, and this is where I keep her like extra stuff. Like right now she has a poem she's working on, and her all about reading games, and her book reports that she fills out, and her story of the world stuff. So that's kind of where she keeps extra papers. And then this is our like schedule, so she knows what's happening. And these are just like some really nice printables from thisreadingmama.com. So that I printed out and laminated to put in here, so she knows when she writes a sentence or is reading a story, and knows what to look for. We can check back on these, like reference sheets. We can stop using that. So, her reading list. And what I do on Sundays is I just take, if there's any worksheets that she needs to do, I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I stick the worksheet in the dividers. So you can tell we did not do this on Tuesday, so we haven't gotten to that. So, and it's Friday, so she has all this work, and she'll eventually get to it today sometime. We haven't even started school. We have done zero schoolwork today. We went grocery shopping instead. So that's kind of our update on this. For English, we still do our read alouds, and she still does her reading journal. I have kind of changed our reading journal to a more homeschool all-around journal. This is kind of where I keep everything. So we read aloud, she narrates, and she draws a picture in here. I also put her history things in here, like this is her cave painting and her narration for history, and her coloring pages for history, maps, field trip stories, any little extra things that we do, I just cut and glue in here. This is, Kenzie did a craft for A, and I felt bad leaving her out, so I let her do it, and I just put it in here, even though I know she knows what the letter A is. Let's see, you know, just I put the earn money in here, her scientific method, her science experiments, lab reports she puts in here, and then I just started doing the English for the Thoughtful Child, her exercises, questions in here, and I just write the date at the top, so I kind of know when I go back to look at it. This is glued together. So that's what we do. And then this week we also started putting our spelling test in here. Her pre-test was in here on Monday. So that's what we do for that. English for the Thoughtful Child, we have stepped back a little bit from it. We do it like maybe once a week. And I was trying to do it like 2 days a week. Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays with the Moffatt Girl packets. But we just haven't gotten to it. So if we get to it and I'm like, okay, let's do this, and if we have the time, we do this. But if not, I don't worry about it. I do this again. My girls are fighting me so hard on naps right now. Usually they go to bed they take a nap from 1 to 3. It's now 3 o'clock and neither one of them are asleep. they've just been whining and crying in their bed. But they need a nap. Like, they are so tired. Anyway, now I'm tired. Anyways, we are doing All About Reading Level 1 still. When I did my curriculum video, I was saying we were going to start the first week with this and then change to English for the Thoughtful Child. Well, then we switched back to this because Mia really needs this. She needs that slow, she needs the multi-sensory, she likes to move the tiles, she just needs that. And at the beginning, it was slow, it was boring for her, but now that we're on lesson 24, we're about halfway through, we're slowing down, because she was doing like 3 or 4 lessons a week, and now we're just taking our time through it, and because right now it's working on her weaknesses. She likes to rush. She likes to rush through a sentence. She doesn't like to look at words. She doesn't like to break down words. She just, what sounds right for her in that sentence, she'll put there without even like looking at the words. So we are learning to take our time right now, and you know, I don't know, the way she sounds out words is very phonetically, like it's not. And then this, they blend the words together. Like, she wants to do k-a-t, and then kind of, in her mind, guess what that word is. And in this, it's, you know, you say that first, but then you blend it together and go cat, and blend the sounds together. She won't blend the sounds together at all. So we are just working hard on doing that and getting her to take her time and to actually start blending the words together and stop this. I don't know if it's a bad thing. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but we're working on it. So that's what we're doing. But we really do like All About Reading. Now that I've seen it working and I've seen how she's reacting to it, we really do like this. And we'll be moving on to level 2 when she's done with this. So we won't be changing that up. For handwriting, we do handwriting without tears. We like this. She does this every day. So I told her when she gets halfway through with it, she could start the Kickstart cursive. So, and just add one page from that in a week. And she's excited to do cursive. So maybe that'll help her, you know, from switching her B's and D's and P's and Q's, and maybe, hopefully, because she still is switching a lot of her letters and numbers, her P's and 9s and Q's and 7s and 3s. So well, that's all I'm going to say about that. So another thing we are still doing, and we haven't changed, is our spelling workout B, level B. You know, Mondays we do a spelling pretest, we do the lesson throughout the week, and then on Fridays we do a spelling test. And if she gets words wrong, then we work through those throughout the week, and I'll test her again on those words. You know, periodically I'll pull 1 or 2 words that she's gotten wrong on other tests and add it to her spelling test those Fridays. So I like it. It's a spelling workout. So that's it for English. Where was I? I'm gonna go ahead and do math. Good old math. Last year for first grade and for kindergarten, Mia has hated math with a passion, like reading and math. Hated it. And special ed math, she just could not get it. And she, you know, kindergarten, the kindergarten teacher told me she didn't know how to count to 10. She didn't know how to write to 10 or anything, like 0 number sense whatsoever. And as her preschool teacher, because I taught for preschool and I taught with her and Kenzie for preschool, I was like, what? How did I not know that? And, you know, she did know it, but I guess because we moved and we had all these changes in our family with the move into a different school and all that stuff, so that's just one of the things that happened with it. One of my biggest things for homeschool too was between me and Mia, I worked till from 7:30 to 5:30, and my job was half an hour away, so I wasn't getting home till 6:15, and I was making dinner and doing all that stuff. And like after dinner, baths, then we'd go ahead and do homework, because my husband was like, I can't do the homework with her. She has a little attitude problem last year. So it was a real struggle. There were times we fought like crazy, and I'm fighting with this 6-year-old. I'm too old to be fighting with my 6-year-old, and our relationship was not good. Like, it was, I hate to say, but we just did not want to spend time together because we just fought over homework so bad that it just put a strain on our relationship. And I hated it, and I was like, what can I do? But there was nothing that I could do. We had to do homework, and I should have just put my foot down and been like, no, we're not going to do homework this year, and because it's causing a stressful environment for her. But we just did the homework. We fought. She cried. I yelled. It was a rough time. So I was not looking forward to math at the beginning of this year, just knowing that that's what was going to happen. But she surprised me, and she doesn't fight me on math. That's her favorite thing to do. She loves math, and our relationship has gotten so much better. And anyway, I'm rambling. So the thing we're doing for math is Horizons. We love this, and we started out with 1 lesson a day, front and back. And she's, by like the 2nd week, she was getting overwhelmed. She was like, I can't do this. And so we stepped back. We did 1 lesson a week. So we did the front on Tuesday, back on Thursday, and we added some other little math sheets from Monday, Wednesday, Friday from the Moffatt girls monthly pack. So that's what we've been doing up until now. And now that she's kind of gotten back, she's getting back on track, she's able to do 1 lesson front and back on Tuesday and 1 lesson front and back on Thursday. So that's kind of what we're doing right now for math. So we really love Horizons. I've done a review on it, and check that out if you want to see more, but we do love Horizons. And also, we add in some, right now we're doing addition flashcards. So we added this into it, and she hates flashcards. She doesn't learn flashcards. So, but we do it every once in a while just to do it. But she just doesn't do flashcards very well. She's not a memorization person. So, which is fine. Again, I'm a flashcards person. So it's me who wants to do flashcards, not her. Alright, just some extra stuff. Oh, well, history. Story of the world, I started like trying to do every day with history, and it was getting too much. So I changed it up. We just do history 1 day a week. My kids are squealing. We just do history 1 day a week, and that's it. We just do like not a chapter, but like a section. So like chapter 6, we just did God Speaks to Abraham. So we just did that, and then next week we'll do Joseph Goes to Egypt. So we'll slowly make our way through this. We probably won't finish it in 1 year, but that's just what we're doing, and we'd also do the narration and the map work and stuff that goes along with it, or the activities. Science, I love science. Science is one of my favorite subjects, and it's one of Miette's favorite subjects. She loves science. She loves Science Day, and I was going to try to do that 2 days a week. My original plan was Story of the World, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Science, Tuesday, Thursday. No, didn't do that. So now we are doing history on Tuesdays and science on Thursdays, and I do not have a science curriculum. I thought I was going to buy some. I can't remember what I was going to buy, but I had like 3 or 4 ideas. I think I was either going to buy the grammar stage, biology for the grammar stage or something like that from elemental science, but nope, I didn't get that. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll do exploring nature with children, because I was like, well, maybe we'll just do a nature study. No, I didn't do that. I have a whole bunch of science books, so we just read. And one thing that I just kind of changed up, we haven't done it yet, but this is our first month. I got a kiwi crate for Miette, and in this one we're going to building a water wheel. So we're going to do that for science this week. Last week we made apple volcanoes. For Miette's birthday, she got a science book, The Curious Kids. I don't know. Curious Kids. I don't know. Science experiments. It's something. But she loves that book, so we do experiments out of that on Thursdays, and we just talk about it throughout the week. So that's just something extra that we do. We don't put a big focus on it, but it is her favorite thing to do. Science and math, she loves it. So another extra thing is I got this Horse Dreams Fun Schooling Journal. We love this. We love it. You know, she's a lot of coloring, and she loves art. So it adds writing, and she did a little bit of cursive yesterday, and nature study, and drawing, and we love this. We love it. So that's a really great thing, and I think it's geared toward dyslexic children. So just in case she is, this is really great. The font and stuff is really great for her, and the logic worksheets are really awesome. So that's another thing. And the last thing, I believe, you know, we also do like a bunch of read alouds, and she reads to me, and that's all I'm thinking of right now. But she does piano, and she does piano lessons once a week for 30 minutes. But we try to do piano practice throughout the week, like at least like 10 minutes a day, if that. It's usually like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes is all she can about handle, and that I can handle with having the little ones who want to bang on the piano while she's playing it. So, and her teacher uses these piano adventures books, and we like these. She really learns well with them, and she's really she's pretty good at piano, you know. We've gone a couple weeks without a piano lesson, just while we get our homeschool schedule and routine straight, but, you know, we're back on track, and we're doing it again. So that's one thing. She does have a hard time memorizing the notes, like reading music, but, you know, she's 7, so he gave me some suggestions for like computer games that work on that, so I'm going to give that a try this week. And she does horseback riding on Thursdays, so that's something. She just does Girl Scouts, and I think that's it. I think that's it. So that is our updated homeschool curriculum. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, any questions, leave it in the comments below, and I will link everything in the description box beneath me. Push that red button if you want to subscribe to see more videos. Thanks. Bye.